Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to be a good copywriter. But first and foremost, before we can be a good copywriter, there are some things we need to put in place. Number one from it is to check your competitors, what they are doing. What I mean by that is to know how they structure their content, how they put some things into place, the format they use, the language, the way they persuade people on the same topic. We must check them. The second thing here is I'm going to introduce a formula that I always use, which is PASS formula, where P represents problem, A represents agitate, and S represents solution. And the third thing is to be a good collaborator. When you want to use AI in an effective way to write your copy, you must be able to be a good collaborator. And the fourth thing is be able to prompt AI effectively. And for you to be able to prompt AI effectively, that shows you must be able to know the theory behind copyright, theoretical aspect, and the practical aspect of it. So that is how you can collaborate with AI in an effective way. So let's jump away into the screen to see how we are going to do it. Now, as we can see, the tools we are going to use here is ChatGPT. So first prompt is, will you please remind me what PASS formula is? So I can see now it gives out what PASS formula is, which represents the problem, agitation, and the solution. So to let you know that my module here is what have already been trained by me, and a lot of things, the way I talk and the way I do things. Now, the next thing now is to go straight and tell ChatGPT to ask, I want to assign a job to ChatGPT, and for it to be able to do it, so it's going to assume a profession, which is a copywriter. So we are going to tell ChatGPT to act. So as you can see how I prompted it, act as a copywriter with over 5 years of experience on a topic, how to be a good copywriter. So I will send it now. They are good, but then there's something missing, the hook statements. I told you you must be a good collaborator because I know how to copyright. I know that something is missing, which is a hook statement. So I will tell ChatGPT to give me a strong hook statement. If you have forgotten a hook statement, please put a strong and short hook statement that is persuasive. So let's send it. So you can see it's telling me you are right to call that out. Let's fix it properly. Now you can see that it's not like ChatGPT doesn't know all those things. It knows it, but it's looking for someone who is going to collaborate. So I'm talking to it as if I'm talking to my friend to let my work become faster. So you can see now, if your word don't make people stop scrolling, you don't have a copywriting problem. You have a thinking problem. So to let you understand now. And another thing is, if you see, this content is just straight. There is no clutch, there is no break, everything just go down in a raw format. And any of this content, I let you know that I always make use of the formula which is called PASS formula. Now I will remind ChatGPT to make use of that PASS formula right now. Telling ChatGPT to make use of the PASS formula, and as you can see, it is generating another copy for me. Now you see it has demarcated everything by scheduling everything into section. There is the problem, there is the agitation, and there is the solution. Now, which is good now, and you can see the hook statement. Most copywriters don't struggle with writing, they struggle with getting people to care. Fine, I love it, and this is what I want. But there is one thing I want you to understand when it comes to copywriting. Your copy must be able to speak to two things. Number one to people, and number two to AEO. Back in the days when our copy always speak to the people, back then we only use keywords, which is the long tail and the short tail keywords that will sprinkle into our content, our copy, so that the Google or the algorithm can be able to crawl into our content so that it can give it out to anybody that asks for it. But now we are in an era of AI, whereby AI generates answers to questions that people ask. It prompts this AI to talk to different two type of things, which is people and the AU. Now let's do that. Now you can see it is now giving me another copy. If your word don't answer, you see the hook statement. If your word don't answer a person's problem in a second or an AI question instantly, you are already invisible. No? Well, the hook statement is fine, but I'm not going to use that hook statement. And you can see the way he put it. He has structured it to people, to everything, and all. And now, by seeing this, we've seen the way we've used AI to write our copy. We're going to copy this content, then paste it into Notepad, where I'm going to erase the format and everything that AI has embedded into it, like HTML, the format, the structure, and all. And let's jump into that and see how it is going to look like. So copy, paste it. Yeah. And you can see there are a lot of things in here. You can see something like hash, something like stars, and all. Those are the formats that AI has embedded into our this thing. It's going to erase all this HTML stuff on it so that our content is going to be real. Now, this is where woman touch now comes in. This is where you are going to prove that you are a good copywriter by, editing it, giving it a woman touch. So let's go straight and do that. This is what I come up with. Now you can see the content now, the copy now. So that is the topic, this is the hook statement, and these are the contents. So for me to be able to do this, so that shows that I understand what copywriting means and those steps that I can take to take advantage of AI to make my work become faster and to be able to write a good copy and to sound as a good copywriter. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao, ciao.